What's going on, guys? I'm the Walrus Jedi, and in today's video, I'll be talking my thoughts on Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, the first of the prequel movies, and all the movies are considered canon for both timelines. There will be spoilers for The Phantom Menace, obviously. You've been warned. If you like what you see, then please consider liking the video and subscribing for more Star Wars videos. I will be doing videos on all the other Star Wars movies. Thanks, and now back to the movie. I'm not going to recap the movie. I'm just going to tell you what I liked about it and what I didn't like. So first off, what I liked about The Phantom Menace: the planet Naboo. This planet is one of the few planets in Star Wars where I would actually want to live. There's not a whole lot. Like Alderaan is a good place, and maybe Yavin 4 would be okay, but other than that, it has a magnificent architecture and a beautiful landscape. So the Gungans, overall, I like them. They are unique looking aliens, and the underwater city, Oto Gunga, is really cool, and it's not really it's very awesome to see. It's not a boring, so yeah. Jar Jar Binks just gives the Gungans a bad name. But, overall, I like the Gungans. The vehicles and ships overall in this movie, and really Star Wars in general, but specifically for this movie, the N-1 Naboo Starfighter. This sleek ship is one of my favorite Star Wars ships in the whole franchise. Even though I'm not a big fan of yellow, I think it works for this ship. The entire pod race sequence, I like that each racer's engine sounds different, and there's tons of different aliens, weird aliens, that pilot the racers, and that's awesome. Coruscant, this is the first time we get to see the capital planet of the Republic, so that's pretty cool. And Qui-Gon Jinn is a nice addition to Star Wars, and if you didn't know, he is my favorite Jedi. He is the prime example of a true Jedi, or what the Jedi should be doing. They should follow the will of the Force, not the Senate or, the Chancellor or even the Jedi Council, because as we see in the prequels, the Jedi Council don't know everything. So any scene with Darth Sidious or Darth Maul, even the ones where they're just talking to other characters like Newt Gunray, are fantastic. And, Darth Sidious, he sounds cool, looks cool. It's awesome. And Darth Maul, well, he has the looks. It's a shame that he doesn't do a whole lot in the movie. And this is one character where I think it was actually a good thing that they brought him back from the dead for the Clone Wars, because they did a lot of good stuff with him. The duel with Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul. This is one of the best duels in the franchise, and is accompanied by one of John Williams' best musical pieces, Duel of the Fates. Speaking of John Williams, his soundtrack is great. This will be the case for all George Lucas movies, but yeah, this one's probably one of my favorites, though. And the last thing is the sound design. It's fantastic across all of Star Wars, but the prequels have a ton of amazing sounds. And I think the standout for this movie has got to be the various pod race noises and all that. They're just, yeah. And in this movie, they've got a lot of cool actors. You got Liam Neeson as Qui-Gon, Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. They brought back Ian McDiarmid for Palpatine, and Frank Oz as Yoda. Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu. I mean, it's got some cool actors in this, so that's pretty cool. And now the stuff I didn't like. There really isn't a whole lot that I didn't like about this, which is good. But the only thing that I really don't like is Jar Jar Binks. But not Jar Jar Binks as a whole. He just has a lot of scenes or things that he does I'm not a fan of. Him just bumbling around and managing to succeed, and then there is a scene when they're arriving at Mos Espa where he steps in a pile of dung, and like I don't see the point in that. And then there's also another scene where an EOP, I believe, farts, and we see Jar Jar's react. Like, why is that even in there? Well, probably to make little kids laugh. So, because really, it's not funny, and there's really no point. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't hate Jar Jar. I just hate some of the things he does. So, but that's it. Overall, I like this movie. The Senate stuff doesn't bother me, as bothers some people. It doesn't bug me. And not all of Jar Jar's scenes are bad. I would give this movie a ranking of 7.5 out of 10. What do you think of The Phantom Menace? Do you like Jar Jar Binks? Does it bug you? Some of the stuff he does? Maybe Gungans in general you're not a fan of. What's your favorite duel in Star Wars? You can tell me in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, thank you for watching.